6:06 right now. Let's turn to some encouraging news about COVID-19 in Georgia. Our numbers are moving in the right direction here, but we are still well above the summer peak, as you can see with this orange bar. 35 more people died from the virus yesterday, a record set just 3 days ago when 178 new confirmed deaths were reported. The state is also reporting more than 2,400 new infections. The average number of new cases, it's down by 30% from the record set in early January. And test positivity is still high, but also going down. Last week, we were above 12%. This week, we're above 10%. That's still higher than what the World Health Organization recommends before reopening. They recommend at 5%. And the struggle to get our numbers down is causing concern, especially for teachers. DeKalb County educators were required to head back to the classroom last week to teach remotely. But one teacher, you see him here, he's so nervous about the virus that he's choosing to teach from his car instead. Christie Diez live with more on his concerns.
Teachers say the district made them a promise, and many feel that asking them to come back right now is breaking that promise, and in doing so, unnecessarily putting their health and safety at risk.
Teachers in DeKalb say the district promised they wouldn't bring them back until the COVID positivity rate was less than 10% for 2 weeks straight. But we've been tracking that number, and yesterday was the first day it dipped below 10%. So Cross Keys High School math teacher Christian Diez decided instead of teaching students remotely from his empty classroom, he's teaching from his car.
I have chosen to teach from my car in the parking lot because I'd rather not risk putting myself in that situation. We have many students coming and going for map testing, and we have about 100 staff in the building.
Since July, 604 staff members and 158 students have tested positive for COVID, according to the district's website. During a school board meeting Monday, DeKalb superintendent said the district is basing its return plan on CDC guidelines. But teachers are skeptical, especially since several buildings are closed for cleaning.
Educators throughout DeKalb are extremely concerned because we do not feel that health and safety is being taken as seriously as it should be.
Now, right now, teachers are the only ones required to come back to the building, but the district says they'll give families at least a 2-week notice before they require students to come back. Sheba.
And Christy, the push by teachers to go fully remote just getting stronger here after the district announced it lost one of its educators to the virus last week.
Yeah, his name was Washington Varnum Jr. He was a campus supervisor at Henderson Middle School. He worked there for 3 years, and he died from the virus last Monday. Colleagues and friends say he was a no-nonsense guy who loved being around children, but certainly his death is adding to the fears about coming back to class. Sheba.
All right, Christy, thank you. And you can read much more about Washington Varnum Jr. and his contributions to the district in our story on 11alive.com.